Hey guys, and welcome back. I'm home in Michigan, off the road now, finished up work. It's about 7 in the morning on a Sunday. As you can see, the leaves are starting to fall. It's a nice beautiful fall morning here. Now this video is going to be a response to a video I was tagged in, the 3x3 challenge. It's tagged by SC Bushcraft Backwoods. And what I'll be doing is covering 3 of my fixed blades, the blade that I've had the longest, my budget option, and my most recently purchased knife. Now if you've seen my other videos, you've probably seen all 3 of these knives, but I'll get to cover them all and kind of go over them and what I like about them and what I don't like about them. So, I'm going to get started. Here we go. Alright, so I'm going to get started on my 3x3. First things first, I'm going to start with the knife that I've had the longest, and that knife is going to be this one here. This is my Buck 119, and I've actually had this knife for about, I think about 15 years. This knife has been with me a long time. I really appreciate this knife. It's a larger knife, but it covers a lot of tasks. Now this would be a good hunting knife. It's a good camp knife. It's a fairly decent bushcraft knife. I've beat the hell out of this knife. You gotta figure when you're a 16-year-old kid and you have something like this, you think you're Billy Badass, you know? So I have practiced knife throwing with this knife. I've done a lot with it, and it's still a great knife. Let's see, the things that I like about it. Well, I like how well it's constructed. After 15 years of use, there is no signs of failure at all. The steel, I believe, would be probably 440, I'm assuming, since it is a buck. There's the maker mark right there. It doesn't have the steel listed, but it comes in a nylon sheath with a button snap. I would say the sheath is probably the only thing that I'm not super crazy about, because if you have it in your belt loop and you don't get that button secure, what happens is it does that. You can see why that would be an issue. So, this is the knife that I've had the longest. Next up, my budget option. That is going to be my Mora Companion. Now, recently as in the last year, this has probably been my most used knife. I take it out with me in the yard, out when I go out for a day walk, or going out to HQ, shooting videos, a little bit of bushcrafting. This knife excels at pretty much everything, and my favorite thing about this is actually, for like a $15 knife, you get a nice sheath, got the drain hole, but this right here, I love the fact that I can just clip it on to my belt and just take it off. Don't have to take my belt off, don't have to, feed it back through or nothing like that, and clip it on and take it off. And we all know the Mora. As you can see, it's a little rusty. That is because I did not clean it or take care of it after the last time I was out. But that's okay. It's carbon steel, so it's to be expected. But my Mora Companion, I mean, my number one go-to knife, if I'm not sure what I'm getting into, or if I'm just running out real quick, I'll take this with me. And if I accidentally leave it on, and say I run to the store or the gas station, it's not a super imposing knife. In Michigan, you are allowed to open carry fixed blade knives. I believe it has to be under 6 inches, which these all fall under. But if I had this hanging off my belt, where I live, no one's really going to blink an eye, which is nice. I know we don't all have that luxury. So, Mora Companion is my budget option. Another thing is, with it being a budget option, you don't have to worry about stuff like that. So, next up, my most recently purchased knife, which you guys have all probably seen by now. It's this one here. This is my Kephart by Deegan Blades. Beautiful knife. I mean, ergos on this thing are top notch. Probably the best knife in hand that I own. I did some testing, which I'll try to link that video to this one. Let you guys take a look at that, let you know what I thought about it. So, those are my 3x3s, and now I have to, I believe, tag 3 people. So, not exactly sure who I'm going to tag, so I'm in a little bit of a cut right now. Kind of go through, and I have a couple people in mind, but I know one of the ones I had in mind, I think Woodland Warrior, was also tagged in the video that I was tagged in, so I'm not going to tag him twice. So I'll go through, check some people out, and see if I can get a tag on them. Alright, short cut, and I'll be right back. I've thought of 3 people that I want to tag in this video. I want to see them do a 3x3 if they're able to. First one I'm going to tag to do the 3x3 challenge will be Killer Deegan. So what blade you use the most / had the longest, your budget carry, and then your most recently purchased knife. And the next one I'm going to nominate is actually Denny McCharles over at DM Blades, who made the right here, the black art. I know you don't really have any videos uploaded, but it might be a good chance to interact a little bit, show some of your knives off, show what you buy when you buy a knife, so that'd be interesting to see if you're able to do a video response. And then the other one is going to be Half-Assed Astronaut. I know you're kind of taking a little bit of a step back from YouTube, but if you get a chance, maybe take a couple minutes and do a 3x3. So those are going to be my 3. Hope to see you guys do a video. If not, no big deal, but don't have a lot of subscribers, so those are the 3 that I thought would be interesting to see. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I'll try to do another video here shortly. I got a couple ideas, so we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.